I don't know if anyone else does, but I have a fabric box. And it's a bit full. Okay, now guys, with this, I would probably suggest a cotton. Oh, that might work. We'll do that. But I want to make a heart. So, I think this is probably the best fabric that I've got. This is definitely cotton, and it will not move when I pin it or sew it, I don't think. So that's good. We'll go with that one. Okay, so you want to have your fabric. You then want to make an outline. You want to draw on paper your template. This will do. Ooh, maybe turn that off. Just for now. Be on the safe side. So clumsy. The cheat way of doing it, if you want your heart to be symmetrical, fold your paper in half. That'll do. Now, you want to make sure it's big enough to put all the stuffing in. What I tend to do is, if you've got any old pillows, just rip them apart and use the stuffing that's in there. Ta-da! Right. That's not bad. It's alright. Now what you want to do is you want to lay out your fabric and make sure the right sides, so the sides with the pattern on, are facing each other. So double it over. You then want to take your template, put it on your fabric, and then get your pins and pin it onto your fabric. Template, fabric, onto. So, finished product looks like that. If you want to trace around it with chalk, you can do, and then you can take off the template if you want to. But I think that what I'll probably do is I'll probably cut around the template, maybe leaving about 1/2 centimetre, so that I've got just a little bit extra fabric if I want to sew it as this size. Okay, so now guys, I've cut up my fabric. It is still attached to the back. But it just means that if you pin the template onto the fabric, it obviously means that your fabric will not move. So you will have the same size pieces. Now, you want to take off your template and make sure your fabric is correct. Oh, itchy nose. Okay. Pins off. Yay! I have got 2 beautiful bits of heart. Okay, so what you want to get now is you want to get your filling and you want to get your ribbon. Yes. Maybe keep your template. You never know, you might really enjoy this and want to make another one. Exactly the same. Or you could just draw another one. Up to you. Maybe also put your pins away so you don't lose any or end up standing on any. Could happen, just saying. You want to get your ribbon and measure out the length that you want. Yeah, my ribbon is about 40 centimetres. You have your heart. You then want about 1 inch on top of the crease. So it looks like that from the back. Place your other side of the heart on top of the other piece of fabric. So you've almost got like a ribbon sandwich, like that. There. So get your pins, pin your ribbon like that, or that. And then go around the rest of the heart and pin it in place. So, once you have pinned round your heart, like so, you want to leave the bottom of your heart free, or open even. You can keep this out, that's okay, because it might get a little bit annoying when you're sewing in the inside. But you need to keep that free because that's where you're going to put the stuffing in and the filling in, and then you're going to hand sew this last corner. The corner? Bottom. With your heart, you want to start on one side of the bottom, go all the way around, and then you're going to finish on this side so that you have this bit open. This is when you know whether or not you've picked the right fabric, because it will move. So you should end up with something like this. Yay! Okay, so gonna fold out your fabric to make sure that it actually worked. So far so good. So yeah, that's basically it. Okay, filling. I want to use the rest of my lavender. Oh, it smells so good. Yay. Right, now the hard part's going to be getting it in there. And this might not be the best idea, but almost. You're literally funneling in the lavender. Oh, okay, that's enough for now. Get in there. It is filled, and you want to have a little bit of space in the end so that you can sew it up. You want your hand sewing stuff. It doesn't have to be the same thread that you used on your sewing machine. I'm just being lazy and don't have another thread to hand. And then basically you just sew up, hand sew, the last bottom bit of the heart. And you can sew this up whichever way you would like. About half an hour. But I have been chatting and I had a lavender issue altogether. If you've got all your stuff ready and you are not distracted like me, you can probably do it in about 20 minutes, which is not bad. Cut off the remaining thread. Luckily that actually blends in with my thing, so that's okay. Right. Yay! That's good. That smells so good. Right. So now what we want to do, in order to go over the wardrobe hook, I'm going to put on a button here, and I'm going to cut the ribbon so that it will not fray. You want to cut in to the centre of the ribbon at an angle. There we go. Ta-da! And that, in theory, should stop it from fraying. Pick a button, any button. I'm going to put mine probably in the middle, about there, like so. That is not in the middle, but... And then you want to make a hole in your ribbon that is just big enough for your button to go through. And that will now hang very nicely in my wardrobe. Yay! Smells good. So I'm really happy with that. This is so easy to make, and it's just something that's really, really nice and simple that if you are feeling creative, you can just make in half an hour, which is really good. Yeah, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed making this, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye!